The first one to draw attention to the health risks of smoking
Really?
was the Reader's Digest.
Right.
Because it
week, I don't have time to actually digest and reflect on all the stuff that I'm putting out.
Right.
I do.
Welcome to my nightmare. And I thought I would give you sort of the Reader's Digest condensed version of
telling being a great place to digest the world, and that
we're all being asked to consume and digest, and in many regards become experts at a position, at a particular debate.
1 hour per alcoholic beverage to digest through it. And so if you had 2 or 3 beers...
I liked it. It was a project about how you might get an enzyme to digest waste paper and produce hydrogen fuel. So it had this
chunks for us to digest and be able to use, and that's beautiful.
Thanks.
Miriam, that you don't think about how you digest food. You don't normally think about how you breathe. All your habits go on automatic pilot. So
rarely, if ever, take the time to digest and acknowledge our progress and really see how far we've come. I am so
do, even if it's not in this internal digest, but if we see criticism.
Fats are slower to digest, as we talked about earlier. So eat lower fat meals around the
Lord, not to just ingest them, but to digest them and make them all the way part.
It also takes a long time to digest all the data, and even the exit polls data.
See reality, digest that information, and then reinterpret it in a way that is unique and exciting to
It needed to be very easy and fun for people to digest.
Right.
Spirit junkie.
Grass is hard to digest. You want the fresh green stuff, and it stays green long.
The bacteria could digest the dirty undies and release useful methane gas that could help power the spacecraft.
And digest a lot of their feelings. I would use the analogy of if you shake up a Coke and then you open the top.
You just gave me for Christmas. So that's weird. I was reading a little Reader's Digest quip. There was a young man who said
that the college community can digest it easily, know that it's there, and it's all.
Don't eat while you're driving, all that stuff. You need to be able to process and digest your foods.
And it's hard for people to digest that fully. Some people just want to write it off as a natural change.
It took them a while to digest that this was true.
Sleepy is because it takes pretty much all their energy to simply digest all the toxins in this leaf. They tend to have
people, when they're adults, can digest the sugar in milk. 10,000 years ago.
Ability to digest gluten doesn't mean I lost my ability to taste things, and I think
Apple juice, it's easy to digest, so I figured I would use that for my swim.
Give you the Reader's Digest version, is bringing together people who haven't been at the table.
You can see our wiki, subscribe to our digest. You can also sign up outside to